Kourtney and Travis's marriage and its red flags. Kourtney Kardashian and Travis Barker recently tied the knot. Their relationship may come as a surprise to many, but we can all agree that they look good together. If you've been following the Kardashian reality show, you're aware of Kourtney's toxic relationship with Scott Disick, the father of her 3 children. Finally, after many years, she found her true love in Travis. However, Travis is under fire now because his old memoir reveals secrets that should have been kept hidden. Does this mean that Kourtney should be worried about letting Travis into the family? Will this affect their marriage? In 2015, Travis released his autobiography, Can I Say?, written with the help of a New York Times contributor, Gavin Edwards. Everything about the book was forgotten until recently. His memoir has resurfaced and it's about to get him. Fans were now warning Kourtney to be more careful around the Blink-182 drummer because everything she sees might just be an illusion. In his memoir, Travis wrote that he was infatuated with Kim, Kourtney's sister. He was not shy about letting out his strong desire to be around Kim. An excerpt from his book read, Kim and I started hanging out. We went to dinner, we went to lunch. You might think I would be doing the worst things with this girl because of her tapes, but it was the exact opposite of any other encounter I've had with a woman. With Kim, I wanted to be nothing but a gentleman to her. I was so weird. We were around each other a lot. We used her in ad campaigns for Famous. She came to my house and went swimming. We watched the 4th of July fireworks together. I'd go visit her and her family at their clothing store. We'd be really sweet around each other, like little kids, and then when we were apart, she'd call me and say, I want to see you again. It didn't sound like Travis was just having a crush on Kim. It was clear as day that he had feelings for her. If your name was included in someone's autobiography, it meant that you made an impact on his life, and Kim sure did. Shanna Moakler, Travis's ex-wife, accused Kim of being the reason why her marriage to Travis ended. She revealed that Kim and Travis had an affair while they were still married. It might not be physical, but there was something going on between them that would suggest that they were more than just friends. Fans pointed out that Travis was a chronic cheater. Some said that it was okay if Travis had a crush on Kourtney's sister because that happened a long time ago. But fans were more concerned with the fact that Travis was a cheater. He didn't only cheat with his wife, but he had been fooling around with a lot of girls a year before his plane crash. He wrote in his book, While I was sleeping, Shanna went onto my laptop and my email accounts were all open. She saw all my emails from the previous 3 or 4 years, including messages from about 13 different girls I had been messing around with in the year before the plane crash. We had been on and off in that time, but that didn't mean she wanted to know about it. We both did our own thing when we were split up. There were plenty of girls that she had wondered about and that she knew nothing about, and now it was all out in the open. While she was still with Shanna, Travis liked to play around without thinking about the consequences of his actions. It seemed natural for him to cheat on his wife. Let's hope he doesn't do this to Kourtney. Perhaps he has changed because of her, but if he cheated again, we would be the first to spill the tea. In one episode of The Kardashians, Kris revealed that Travis moved to Calabasas because of Kourtney. Travis was so in love with Kourtney that he needed to be close to her. They were not yet dating at that time, and it was such a sweet and romantic revelation. But some fans noticed that Kourtney was not comfortable knowing this detail. It was just creepy, and Travis was sending off stalker vibes. But fans were quick to disagree with Kris in this video because anyone who has read Travis's memoir knew that he had been eyeing and lusting for Kim, so it was presumed that he moved to Calabasas because of Kim. If there was one thing that annoyed Travis and Kourtney's family and their fans, it was the fact that they could not keep their hands off each other. There was so much PDA when they were together. Well, a little touching and kissing here and there was harmless, but they always overdid it. They liked to make out a lot, and they didn't care who was around. There were so many who were saying that it was pretty normal to behave this way because their love was still new. However, many saw their PDAs as proof that they only got married for the sake of their lust for each other. Almost all of their episodes in their series show their excessive makeout sessions in front of the camera crew and their children. Could this be the reason Khloe doesn't allow her daughter to sleep over at her house? Fans were getting worried because this is just a phase that's bound to wear off anytime soon. This could pave the way for real marital problems, testing and challenging their marriage lives. Travis seemed to control and manipulate Kourtney. Fans believe that Travis would force Kourtney to make out with him anytime and anywhere because that was what he wanted. All Kourtney had to do was obey him. In an episode of their show, it could be seen that Kourtney got up from her seat right away to sit on Travis's lap because he requested it. Travis was not only controlling but also selfish. Kourtney made it clear that she wanted to look for houses in Malibu. Instead of fulfilling his wife's wish, he worked his magic on Kourtney, and they ended up house hunting where he wanted. On another occasion, Kourtney was not able to go to New York with the rest of the family for Kim's guest appearance on SNL because Travis would not go. Well, it was understandable because it was his son's birthday and Scott would be there. There were just a few clues that Kourtney had changed so much now that she was with Travis. She had been so independent and opinionated before, but now it looked like she heavily relied on Travis to make decisions for her. But what bothered the fans the most was Travis's ex-wife Shanna. She was rebellious and wild, and many were beginning to think that she was still in love with Travis. Since they had been separated and he is now married, Travis should ignore Shanna. He should stop getting involved in his ex-wife's drama and only focus on his new family. It looked like Travis and Shanna were constantly in an unending fight with each other. They always say that it only takes one person to change her life, and this sits well with Kourtney. She's changed a lot since she was dating Travis. She was aware that her fashion and lifestyle had become different because of her new husband. This is just a natural thing for couples who are in a serious relationship. They influence each other, but it appeared that Kourtney was losing her own identity just to impress Travis. Before Travis, she loved to wear classic and feminine clothes. She wasn't afraid to wear colored and sequined dresses. However, her style took a massive shift with Travis. Her wedding gown said it all. She donned ultra-dark ensemble now. She was seen wearing leather, chokers, blackface, fishnet tights, and rock band t-shirts. There's really nothing wrong with the way she dresses, but this is what love has done to her. What shocked many fans was that she allowed Travis to also influence her diet. Loyal fans of the Kardashians knew how strict she was when it came to food and health. Her sisters always made fun of her because she would not consume food that was filled with preservatives and chemicals. She has always been so uptight when it comes to food. She was the health nut in the family, but now Kourtney is more relaxed with her food and has started eating McDonald's. Now, we have seen how Kourtney behaves when she's in love. She's willing to change for that person, and we should all respect that and give Travis the chance to prove that he deserves her. But Scott has expressed his disapproval of Travis since the start of his relationship with Kourtney. We could all argue that Scott should stop meddling in the family, but he is still the father of Kourtney's children. A source close to the family revealed that Scott was not pleased with Travis and Kourtney's relationship. It seemed that Scott was pushed farther away from Kourtney and his kids because of Travis. Their relationship is more strained than ever. They've been co-parenting for years, but he and Kourtney have no connection whatsoever. Their blended family has always been a hot topic among fans. Travis has 2 kids with Shanna, and Kourtney has 3 kids with Scott, and their big family is something that fans wanted to see. Travis's children appear to like Kourtney, but her children have yet to fully accept their new family setup. Her kids might be feeling overwhelmed and uncomfortable in seeing their mom kissing another man. They're really protective of Scott, and perhaps they're also aware that Scott has not approved of Travis yet. Kourtney's kids are still young, and it would take a while for them to treat Travis as their new father figure. Travis may not be able to fulfill his duty as a new father to Kourtney's kids for now because Blink-182 will go on tour this year. This is great news, but this could be a threat to Travis and Kourtney's relationship. Given Travis's history, he loved the attention girls gave him, and he may take advantage of this while on tour. There were some fans who believed that Kourtney would go with Travis, but she's been so hands-on with her kids that this seemed impossible. But the couple has been trying to have a baby. However, there were some fertility issues that needed to be addressed. There have been failed IVF attempts, and this has really worn Kourtney down. It's not right for Travis to leave her alone. Whether she goes with Travis or not, this will test their relationship for sure. What do you think of Travis and Kourtney's relationship? Do you think their marriage will not last because of so many red flags? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Stay tuned for more interesting videos. Are you not entertained? If you are, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel.